Alright guys, welcome to another episode of a film review. This is going to be part 1 of 2, maybe 3 about Sam Darnold. Because some people have him ranked higher than Daniel Jones, and I don't blame them. You'll see after I do this. I want to preface this game ended 31-28. This was the bad defensive play that got, Greg Williams fired. And there's some good things here. And obviously, I also want to preface it, I'm not a professional film reviewer. I'm not claiming, I need to lower that. I'm not claiming I'm some great person whatsoever. And the run game really helps him out this game. But we notice right away he's being pressured. Somebody's unaccounted for on this side as he does a play action, and there's pretty much nobody open. There's no real things he can do, so he has to get it away. So now it's 3rd and 8. We're not going to do any of the running plays. But he was supported a lot this game with the run, why I think they're so successful. I put up the stats. I'm not sure if I already did, but he was really helped by that run game. Now, Mekhi Becton is just going to be that solid rock for him, unless he's not injured. What a throw! Just anticipation. He knows this guy's streaking across the field. He stays in the pocket, delivers an accurate ball, and 20, 30-yard gain. So now the Raiders play a defense that relies on their talent, but they don't really have a lot of talent. So you'll see a lot of one-on-one mismatches, I guess, against the Jets receiving core that's not that good. So they're having a double safety look. And basically, I just want to stress that, they had a good run game. And that helps you set up for 2nd and short. So now they converted that. Now it's 1st and 10 on the 40. So you're driving down the field. Again, Mekhi Becton, that solid rock. And it's an accurate pass. He sees his guys open. You kind of have that, I forgot the exact route, but yeah, good play by the wide receiver. And this video is going to be half for, you guys just watching it by yourself and identifying things, because I know not everyone has access to this film. So they're showing a single high look right here. And basically that means middle field closed, but this is just a screen. This guy has 2 options. You can either rush Sam Darnold, or he could go out in the flat and guard, protect this guy, but he's trusting that he'll have somebody there. There's really nobody there, but it gets batted. So, I mean, you have to figure out some way to get to your player, because that's an easy 3-4 yards right there. So the Jets, now they're on the 4 or something. So the Jets really did rely on their run game this game. Maybe they saw something that their defensive line wasn't that good. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, they have Clelin Ferrell, Max Crosby, but obviously they saw something, just great pocket right here, just addressing it. You have the running back picking up the pressure, good enough, and then gets it to his man, and I think that's a touchdown. Take a look at the rest of this play. It's just basically you're trying to get this guy to clear everyone out, and this wide receiver to hopefully get open in the flat. You create a little confusion, easy touchdown. So here we go. He's under center. A little bit of, I'm not sure if there's confusion here about where the running back is going to be, but he's still left side, kind of a half-decent fake. Doesn't really fake out any of the linebackers that much. And everyone's covered. So what does he do? I mean, he does a good job just being strong. I know it's not that zoomed up, being strong and just getting the guy off him and rolling out. And, you're throwing the ball away there. I mean, there's literally, if we take a look at the secondary, you can't force something here. It's early in the game. Just be smart and get rid of the ball. Your run game is working. No need to force anything. It's 3rd and 10. He's obviously looking to this left side where there's a bunch formation. You have this wide receiver. I'm not sure if this is an option, but he crosses a little bit, sees that there's a guy there, and then he stops and runs the other way. I think that might just be a whip route. If I were Sam at this point, I think you have to get it out quick. I think this is called sticks. I think that's what this concept is. But it's just not open. And, yeah. Okay, so next drive, you have 4 wide receivers out. And basically no protection in the backfield, that pretty much means. And he delivers a laser, on target, in stride. And, he steps into it. I like this throw. No heel click, strong base, boom. There's a little bit of a arm angle there, too. This one, they have a high-low look, and it's a play-action pass. Now he has all the time in the world to throw. You have this deep route coming right here. You have this route here that's going to be an in-breaking route. Not in-breaking route, sorry. That's going to be a deep route. I think he had a window of opportunity for this guy right here if he sees it, but I think he's looking to this receiver right there, and he decides to take the check down. But it's still 1st down. So again, they were on the 40 that play. They were able to get so many yards on just rushing the ball. So that makes it easier for Sam Darnold. This is a tough spot. You have a short field. He decides to try to get out into the flat. He doesn't like any of these matchups. You see, this guy is double teamed. He sees that, this may be open right here, but he already has his eyes looking that way. Okay, now I believe he got a few yards on a run play or a penalty. So now, notice the pocket's great. The pocket's is going to continue to be great for him. Just delivers a dart. Like, look how fast. Look how he just flicks the ball. I'm really looking at the ability just to get it in there. Boom. You can't even see it. And it's a touchdown. You know where the goal line is. It's a route where the guy just sits on the goal line, sees a spot, good communication. But how does he read a defense? How does he go on a late developing play? So you have a 4-3 defense with a high-low, high-low safeties. So it's a play-action pass to get all the linebackers biting up. Now he steps to the side, reads the second level, and delivers a strike. Perfect. That's what you want to see. He has that basic foundation of, dodging rushers, play action, knowing where his receivers are. I like it. Okay, this is more of a too high safety look. It's not like a high-low or anything like that. Play action, drives the linebackers in. Now that hurts with the short breaking routes, but it could lead to some stuff open here. You have this one safety that gets kind of confused, but Sam just doesn't have enough time. I believe if Sam had enough time to read the field, that he would have been able to do this and get this done. Because you have a guy, he's even looking at him. We got a guy wide open. And I think this was Mekhi Becton's fault. Yeah, I remember breaking this one down and yelling at Mekhi Becton for this. He just gets beat to the outside. Unfortunate. Okay, so here we go. Now they're on the opposite side of the field again. That's good. That's a good thing as far as the team putting him in that position. That wasn't Sam putting him here, but Sam makes a mistake here. So let's take a look at the protection first, as we kind of usually look for. You have a little bit of pressure on the right side, I believe, by Max Crosby. And, so this is the route that he's looking at. You have a guy open to the left. You have a guy that's going to be working the sticks right here, and I think you should have fired to him. But he trusts this receiver who is this a foul? I don't know. We'll take a look at it. He's just not aggressive, So let's take a look at it. Plants his left foot, and see how he doesn't really come to any clean stop. Yeah, you're giving the cornerback that advantage. So I give it to both of them. Okay, another cover 2 look. Sam reading the field. I believe his looks are 1 goes to 2 and then check. So he has this guy first. Well, this guy, I'm not sure which one he has first, but I think this one would be the third read in this scenario. I believe he's reading center, left, that one. I believe that's the case, but I'm not too sure. 4 receivers. You have 4 receivers right here, 3 on the left side, and there's a screenplay. So getting the ball out quickly, and let's see his run after catch. Barrios, like it. That's what you need. You need a guy to be able to get those free yards, not making it complicated, just go. This one, your cover 2 zone look. And I believe this receiver right here, he puts his feet in the dirt, open. But he decides to go with the wide out guy. He ends up getting a couple extra yards, but I believe the right play was hit the guy that was open. This one's just a mess. If you look at it individually, no single receiver beats their man. Take a look at the top. Covered like glue. Maybe has some inside leverage there. Bottom. Let's do the bottom of your screen next. Nothing. Everyone's covered. Sam gets sacked pretty easily. Now you're out of field goal range. And I think it's a fumble too. Daniel Jones much? Obviously, that was a joke. He's way worse than Daniel Jones. We all know that. This is a single high look with 4 linebackers pretty much. This guy's more of a slot corner. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's see what happens here. So we have this corner that initially doesn't show it, but heads over to the left side of the field. So Sam Darnold, I'm not sure if he sees that. Let's take a look at his eyes. Is he noticing that? No, he's immediately looking to his left side. So let's take a look at this outbreaking receiver. And I think his eyes just kind of get stuck there. Kind of like, I'm not sure if it was like brain stupidity. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on this side of the field that could be pretty good. And basically, this is where his ability to extend the play goes. He rolls out and gains a couple yards. So makes a mistake, but makes up for it because of his athleticism. Now it's 3rd and 10. You have 3 receivers out to the left. Low, high look, but this safety right here backs up into coverage. So that changes what he's thinking on this play a little bit. And he decides to go deep, and it's just not there at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't really blame him. You're kind of getting pressure on the outside. You had to step up there. But if you see the specific zone coverage right here, this receiver ends up breaking open. But you can't start like reading the entire thing. I don't know. So this play is 100% Sam Darnold's fault. What the frick are you supposed to do? Maybe it's about addressing protection. Maybe he didn't address protection right. I don't know, because where's 50? Who would be the Mike? 44 is Mike, so that tells you where the protection should be. And basically, the center covers 73. Yeah, the running back, I think he just misses his assignment. Yeah, the running back just misses his assignment. This is a good play by 50. So now it's 3rd and 16, so you got to just kind of whatever about it. And he dumps it down. I mean, you can't really do much here. You got to just gain some extra yards and gain field position, which they didn't really do that much. I thought there were no safeties for a second. There he is. But yeah, we have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. You got 1 tight end. I think that's a 31 personnel, or no, 11 personnel. What am I talking about? Good protection. This is NFL protection here. Takes a look to the left. No, it wasn't really well executed, I don't think, by the receivers here. You have this guy going out to the flat. This guy, I think, is supposed to distract this corner in a way, like by trying to rub him. And so he decides to look to the right and gets a completion. I mean, you initially went through your reads pretty well, and now you get a guy into space and you get a first down pretty much. Okay, after a running play, it's now 2nd and 4. Again, key. You're getting your quarterback into second down situations. So what we see is a lot of short routes on this one, and what a play. This is where I think he exceeds Daniel Jones in some spots. Nobody's really open. He kind of has that fake, that little schoolyard thing, and he gained, I think it's 17 yards on this play. Now he's on the 30-yard line. Now his run helped him again to get him on the 5-yard line, and he just wills his way in. I think this is a go all the way by Sam. I don't really think he's reading much in a way. You have that 84 guy going. I think Griffin or whatever it is. Come in. Okay, somebody just knocked on my door, apparently. And, so now they go for a 2-point conversion. There's not really a lot of answers for him here. Everyone's on the right side of the field. So I guess there's an answer for him to, roll out and go this way to run. But, this receiver, not really giving that much effort. This one kind of crossing the fields. I don't know. There's not really much for him. And then this one ends up being a penalty, so I think they do it again. And it's an empty set. That's trusting Sam a whole bunch. 2 receivers on both sides. Looks to the left immediately and gets it. He didn't stall, didn't, really read. He's like, okay, see him open, throw him open. And it gets there so fast. This is where making plays simple helps. Play action. This guy has to make a choice. Sam Darnold, receiver. Gets him out in the flat. Gets the 5-yard line. That's what I like. And instead of, having to throw the ball in this situation, you're able to run it. Now, Mekhi Becton, take a look at it. He's able to push everyone this way. He's strong. And he makes it easy and opens up the lane. Yeah, so that's it. That's actually all the throws he had in this game. We saw, Ryan Gase or Adam Gase making it somewhat easy for him. We also saw some points where he made some improvisation plays. And, he didn't really have to do much here. But he made the throws when he needed to. Fumbled it twice, which is kind of concerning. But if he didn't fumble this twice, the Jets probably would have won this game. And it wasn't really his fault. So, he's showing improvements to me. He doesn't look awful. He didn't make any really inaccurate throws, maybe 1 or 2. But everyone has